okay? Just keep walking.
That's right.
Just keep walking.
Yeah, that's it, kid, that's it.
Second warning. Third warning.
What's up with it, man? Ricky Jr., Ricky Jr.'s TV. Listen, I went and watched The Long Walk. It's a Stephen King horror movie. Supposed to be based around the time he was 18 years old. He wrote this book. And I think I want to say during the Korean War, Vietnam War, during the draft or whatever. So it's supposed to be allegory to that or whatever. But anyway, I like the movie. The movie was a good movie. Even though you literally watching teenage boys make a long walk through the movie. But anyway, they build relationships along this walk, along this journey. You have some team up. You have some who are outsiders and some who are just, plainly agitators. The normal, typical group of boys that you might find in a high school or a teenage setting. Anyway, I want to say David Johnson did a really good job. I want to say he's a British Nigerian actor. He did a really good job. And, I've seen a bunch of people talking about that he might be the one that's in the running to be the next Black Panther. And I can see that. He does kind of give me Chadwick vibes. I guess if Chadwick was from across the pond, maybe the look, and he was real toned up. He was really shaping his movement. I seen him. I was like, okay, he got a little muscle tone to him, y'all know how I feel about, British born Black actors getting a lot of these roles that Black Americans don't get anymore. But I think I like David Johnson in that role. I'll take that. But anyway, Cooper Hoffman did a good job. That's Dustin Hoffman's, son, the late great actor Dustin Hoffman. Cooper Hoffman did a good job and David Johnson did a good job. They actually became best friends while making this movie. I was reading that about how in the reading, they kind of got to know each other and they became close. And that's one of the things that the directors wanted was that these two characters had like a real friendship or a real relationship. So it would bleed into, the movie, you know what I'm saying? Also, I want to say Mark Hamill did, a great job, even though he didn't really have an extravagant role. He played, I think it's the Colonel or whoever it was. Anyway, the guy that orchestrated The Long Walk. And if I had said before, The Long Walk is a situation where these group of boys all put in, it's like, signing up for the military to do this long walk from all the states around the country, and everybody represents their state or their county or whatever. Anyway, and the person who makes the longest walk or last to the end gets a wish granted, whatever they ask for. The problem is that a lot of these kids don't know that the consequences are real, are serious, and are dire. You know what I'm talking about? They don't know that. They think it's just a game, and if you just outlast, you win this with it. But no. No, it ends badly. It ends violently. And there's a lot of real situations. Like, in one instance, one kid, I'm not going to spoil that part of the movie. Anyway, it's a good movie, man. It's very much worth, the watch. What's the other Stephen King movie came out this year? I think it was The Monkey. I like it better than The Monkey. The Monkey was a little too cheesy for me. But The Long Walk, I really did like it. And I think some of the friendship building that went on between the boys as they walked, as they traveled, and the stories started to come out, or the backstories as the reasons why they wanted this wish, or the reason why they believed in this opportunity and everybody signed up for it. And then understanding that this was an 18-year-old Stephen King that made this. I'm slacking. I ain't wrote not one book. Anyway, man, if y'all get a chance, go take a trip, watch The Long Walk. There's a lot of good movies out right now. Currently I haven't seen The Conjuring. I know Him coming out this weekend. I want to say Battle After Battle comes out. Strangers 2 comes out at the end. So what's going on in September? God, Junior.